All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Steve's Guitars. We have a few announcements before we get started, and then we're on with the evening's music. We'd like to thank our primary sponsors, PM Consulting Limited and Feldman Wirtz Law Firm up in Aspen. These folks, through their generous contributions, make it possible for us to bring these streams to you online. We'd also like to send a shout out to First Bank, our other good sponsor. We'd also like to send a shout out to GrassRoots Community Network, the nation's first community access station. These folks host our streams, and we could not be doing this without them. And of course, a shout out to the Standiford clan for this amazing space. Lastly, and by no means least, a shout out to all of you here and all of you online who are supporting live music. It's a good thing to do. The musicians appreciate it, we appreciate it, and at the very least, you just might broaden your musical horizons. Without any further ado, please welcome to the stage tonight, Andy Sydow.
Hello. All right. Hey, could I be able to get just a little more vocal in the monitor, sir? Thank you very much. I did my sound check before I put in my ear condoms. All right. Well, thanks for coming out, and thanks for watching. Those of you watching, my dad said he's tuning in. So, yeah. I might be a broken record player, or I might be a hard luck sayer, or I might be just a lonely mind. Give me reason to toe the line. Give me shelter from the sheltered kind. Give me love that holds the tide. Yeah, life goes by on a one-way ride, so I'll settle down with you this time. Hold me close so I won't let go. Hold me heavy through the ebb and flow, like a song on the radio. If I ever lose my grip, take control of this sinking ship till I find my way back home. Yeah, life goes by on a one-way ride, so I'll settle down with you this time. My time comes to leave this land. Feel my heart, take my hand. One last time I'll understand. Yeah, life goes by on a one-way ride. Life goes by on a one-way ride. Thank you very much. That song's called In Love and a Hard Luck Sayer, and that's off my new record, Night Skin. And this is the title track off of Night Skin. It's called Night Skin. Yeah, very good. Very good. Just making sure everybody's awake. This song is about a one-night stand, not mine, someone else's. And if you're not familiar with a one-night stand, it's where two people, sometimes more, could be more, but usually two people, get together and they stand up all night. They go the entire night without sitting down. And then the next day they part ways and never speak to each other again. I know. But if there was nothing harsh in the world, we wouldn't write songs. I need a pick. Grab your jacket, fix your hair, say your goodbye, let's get out of here. Take my sleep, dear, take me home, take me somewhere so I'm not alone. To old love stories already told, may we continue to be so bold. I feel like thunder, you feel free. Feel your night skin next to me. Lay my clothes down by the bed, reveal my secrets, rest my head. I don't need solemn, I don't want sweet. I need you with me, I need your human heat. To old love stories already told, may we continue to be so bold. I feel like thunder, you feel free. Feel your night skin next to me. When the crack shakes, early light, it's time to go now, you'll be alright. Pick my shirt up off the floor, leave all impressions at the door. Oh, love Thank you very much. Okay, so nobody drove here from Carbondale. There's a couple folks from Glenwood Springs. Is it just called Glenwood though, right? It is Glenwood Springs, okay. But there's also the Springs of Glenwood, the Glenwood Hot Springs, right? And then it's another wood, right? Redstone, right, which I went through for the first time not very long ago. And you guys had pizza in Redstone. Very good. Detroit style pizza in Redstone, Colorado. The most authentic. Can't get it anywhere else. Driving alone through the desert in the heart of gold land, thumbing through street signs, writing letters in the sand, trying to read a Morse code message in the clouds that are rolling by. Hope the coffee's as strong as the wind singing lullabies. Truth is a treasure I'm gonna dig, 'cause life is small and I'm dreaming big. I've been living on excuses when I've failed to try. I'm getting past the point where my age is my alibi. Changes on the horizon, I got days and a ways to go. Mountains ride shotgun as the sunset puts on a show. Reach my destination in the right amount of time, and I pray that where I land will be better than what I left behind. Truth is a treasure I'm gonna dig, 'cause life is small and I'm dreaming big. I've been living on excuses when I've failed to try. I'm getting past the point where my age is my alibi. Truth is a treasure I'm gonna dig, 'cause life is small and I'm dreaming big. I've been living on excuses when I've failed to try. I'm getting past the point where my age is my alibi. Guitars sounding good out there, vocals sounding good out there, everything's all right? Good. Sweet. Not too loud, not too soft. Good. If you said too loud, I would have been angry. Because I like rock and roll. All right. That song I just played, My Age is My Alibi, is not out yet, but I got to perform it as a a finalist in the Kerrville New Folk competition last year. That was my second time as a finalist in that contest. And I didn't win either time. But they didn't want me to enter again, so this year they asked me to be a judge. Which I don't think anybody's supposed to know for another 2 weeks, so don't tell anyone, okay? I already submitted my scores, so nothing you say can change my mind. There's a few songs that I'm going to be playing live for the very first time tonight. And I know whenever I'm at a show and the artist says that, I'm like, yeah, sure. But for real, this is actually the first time not in my room. And I haven't done it in my room for a while, so it could be a disaster. She likes to wash her hair with red wine, always beats on her own drum, carries good news on her shoulders, keeps her rest under her thumb. She dances on the table, she'll give anything a go. She's a medicine for a bad day, she's a dinner in a show. She shimmers when she spins, throwing light against the wall, like a disco ball on alcohol. She's my dreamin' real-time girl. She's my dreamin' real-time girl. She's my dreamin' real-time girl. My dreamin' real-time girl. She's the light upon a headlamp when the darkness rises up. She's the 5-time reigning life champ. She's the full half of the cup. She'll get drunk on a Tuesday. She's a good time call to arms. She'll stay sober on her birthday. She's the only one in charge. Seems there's no crazy place she hasn't been. Plays with tourniquets on Klonopin. She's my dreamin' real-time girl. She's my dreamin' real-time girl. She's my dreamin' real-time girl. She's my full-time revelation. The truth I just found out. She's the answer to a question, the undoing of a doubt. She's a song that passes through me, feel good in the air. And when she happens to me, I go with her everywhere. She's my dreamin' real-time girl. 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 Thank you. My wife and I got married almost 3 years ago now. Yes, thank you, thank you. We are still together. Anyway, for our honeymoon, we went to Hawaii. And as we were sitting by the pool on that first day, I kind of came up with this cool guitar riff. I know, but it was a cool guitar riff. I couldn't bring a keyboard. Keyboard to the islands, all right? Anyway, we're in Kauai and in Oahu, were the two islands we went to. And anyway, I came up with this cool guitar riff that just kind of felt islandy. And so I wrote this song kind of throughout our honeymoon. I just kind of worked on it as we were hanging out on the beach or by the pool or whatever. It's not a love song. It's just observations about tourism. It's called Midnight in Waikiki. It's midnight in Waikiki, 5 a.m. in Tennessee. So many people walk the line between where they are and who they want to be. Girl red sees nothings in her notebook, reads like a eulogy. It's midnight in Waikiki, on a red-eye flight from Tennessee. See an alternate reality, where universes collide. They're in paradise and country clubs with the simplest of lives. Town where no one is a tourist, but we all want to go. No one's working overtime, let's all attend the show. It's midnight in Waikiki. It's midnight in Waikiki. Umbrellas cut through the drinks. In a tiki bar with a plastic chalice makes a man feel like a king. But no one's really on vacation. There's no escaping here, 'cause the patron is a paycheck and the local is a souvenir. See an alternate reality where universes collide. They're in paradise and country clubs with the simplest of lies. But we all want to go. No one's working overtime, let's all attend the show. It's midnight in Waikiki. It's midnight in Waikiki. It's midnight in Waikiki. 2 hours more to go for the native dancing man, whose traditions are nothing but a show. In the space between the wallets and the Mai Tais, it's still America, right? It's the dark side of the capitalist. Yeah, it's a Howley's Friday night. Is there an alternate reality? Universes collide. They're in paradise and country clubs with the simplest of lives. Tourist, we all want to go. No one's working overtime, let's all attend the show. It's midnight in Waikiki. It's midnight in Waikiki. Thank you. Bringing it back to the mainland. Back in 2021, beginning of 2021, I had COVID, as many of us did. Probably most of us had it at some point, at least once. I had it once that I know of, and it was at the beginning of 2021. And my wife and I we're in a 850 square foot apartment outside of Denver at the time. And she's an elementary school teacher. It was very important for us to stay separated, and she was testing all the time and stuff, and so we barricaded our apartment in two, and just the way it worked out was I got the bathroom and the bedroom and the music studio, and she got like the kitchen and the entryway, which was awesome for me, especially because I felt bad for about 3 days, and then I just had 11 days to kill just for kicks. And so I decided I needed to start getting productive. You can't just sit around for 2 weeks. So one day I got up and I said, I will not go back to bed tonight without finishing all 4 Toy Story movies in their entirety. Yeah, and I did. I watched all 4 of them in one day, and then I wrote a song afterwards. I got a little bonus out of the deal. This is called I'll Always Be a Kid. Wanna remain anonymous with the creatures in my dreams. Wanna build a rampart around the real things. I still keep my baseball cards in the closet in a bin. It's not 'cause I can't say goodbye, I still look at them. And even though I'm older now, member of the aging crowd, and I've got it all figured out this time around, you'll always be a part of me, connected to who I used to be. So even as I start to make the rules I used to break, I'll always be a kid. I used to wanna be an athlete, drive my favorite Matchbox car. When I turned 18, I was gonna be a movie star. That's when my life became a program. There was nothing I could do but slowly start to realize I'm just a part of the system too. And even though I'm older now, member of the aging crowd, and I've got it all figured out this time around, you'll always be a part of me, connected to who I used to be. So even as I start to make the rules I used to break, I'll always be a kid. I'll always be a kid. Oh. And even though I'm older now, a member of the aging crowd, and I've got it all figured out this time around, you'll always be a part of me, connected to who I used to be. So even as I start to make the rules I used to break, I'll always be a kid. Thank you. next time, 2 at a time is the way to go. Yes. I wrote this song very quickly. They don't usually come that quickly. Everyone likes to tell stories about how the song just popped out of their rear end, but they're usually kind of difficult. But this one came very quickly. I was listening to Rufus Wainwright do a, yes, love Rufus. He was doing a Stevie Wonder cover. Now, I don't even remember what song it was. But I don't imagine Rufus Wainwright covers more than 1 or 2 Stevie Wonder songs. We could find out. Anyway, I was listening to the song and I finished it. I was out walking the dog, and this one just kind of popped into my head, and I sang it into my voice memos and went home and worked it out. And I don't think you'll notice the resemblance. I think they're in the same key probably, but that's probably about it. Sunday afternoon, no one's counting on me. I'm in a secular mood, but there's a judge from the ghost down the street. Lazy nothing, coffee running. Send a letter to Anne Maria. Weekend warriors, not employers. This one's for you. If I ever find a way, I'll throw all my days away like Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. Take a stroll through the neighborhood. Monday comes too soon, but don't worry, there's always another Sunday. Catching up on TV, taking it easy. Drinking beer, screaming hallelujah. Early risers, 9 to 5ers, you know it's true. If I ever find a way, I'll throw all my days away like Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon. If I ever found a way, I'll throw all my days away like Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon. Thanks very much. Sunday afternoon. I guess it's Thursday night, whatever. In a world where suffering is gone and our virtues are shining through, in a time where everyone belongs, in a better day, in a world where nothing is refused, and a vision is more than just a dream. No calling is placed out of view. In a better day, a better day, a better way to rule the world. A better day, nothing ever can't come through. Better days falling down from the victor's sky now. gust winds. There's no hiding from anybody's pain. Soul is never trapped inside a room. In a better day, a better way to rule the world. Better day, nothing ever can't come through. Better day, a better way to rule the world. And better day, nothing ever can't come through. Better day is falling down from the victor's sky now. Better day. So listen, sing along, where we could all belong. So listen, sing along, for everyone. So listen, sing along, where we could all belong. So listen, sing along, for everyone. So listen, sing along, where we could all belong. So listen, sing along, for everyone. Better day, a better way to rule the world. Better day, nothing ever can't come through. Better day, a better way to rule the world. Better day, nothing ever can't come through. Bitter day is falling down from the victor's sky now. They're color-coded because they're in different tunings, and otherwise I wouldn't be able to tell them apart until I started playing the song, and then you'd definitely be able to tell it apart. All right, so this new record, Night Skin, it's pretty neat how it came about. My dad took me to the Telluride Blues and Brews Festival when I was a teenager here in near. I don't think it's near here, but it's on. Yeah, I mean, compared to Denver, it's like it's basically here. Anyway, we went to the Telluride Blues and Brews Festival. He used to go every year for the guitar camp. But I was kind of interested in checking out the music. And so he took me along one year, and on Saturday at the Telluride Blues and Brews Festival, they have what's called the Grand Beer Tasting. And I was underage, and my dad, I think he just wanted more of the taster glasses to take home. So he allowed me to drink. And so we tried a few beers, and it was great fun. I don't think I liked any of the beers at this point, but I just kind of felt like I was doing something against the rules, and that was great. And we kind of needed a nap afterwards, so we went back to the tent on the baseball field where we were camping, and I just started hearing this really cool music coming from the stage, and this guy was yelling, "Charlie Parker, on the road to Charlie Parker." And it was wild. I was like, what the hell is this? So I walked up to the stage, a little bit buzzed for the first time, and I saw Anders Osborne playing electric slide guitar and dancing around the stage, and there was a sousaphone and a drummer, and it was just the wildest thing. And so I watched the whole set, and my dad followed shortly after, and I just thought, that is cool. So I devoured all of his albums when we got back home, and tried to tune my guitar like his and all that. And anyway, just became a big fan. And for this record, I got to do it with him, with, kind of my biggest musical influence. Pretty neat. So I went down to Louisiana, and Anders picked me up in New Orleans, and we drove to Dockside Studio in Maurice, which is a couple hours away. And we made some pasta and then recorded songs for 3 days with a killer band of Cassandra Faulkner and Mike Dillon. And anyway, we made an album called Night Skin. And this is the most streamed track on that album. What does that mean? I don't know. But it's been streamed over 52,000 times on Spotify. How about that? Yes. And I earned enough money for 3 new strings on this guitar. Will you show me every little thing about love? Take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love. I've been all the things that go-betweens with empty means before. I've been flying high till a girl decides she needs a little more. You don't seem that way, my dear, my dear. You don't seem that way, my dear. Let's take a risk, take a holiday from our fears, my dear. Will you show me every little thing about love? Take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love. I was insincere, another beer would take me through the night. But here with you, I look forward to the crow that brings the light. You got everything I need, you got everything I need. Pull my heart from my sleeve, make me believe you got everything I need. Will you show me every little thing about love? Take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love. Show me every little thing about love. Take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love. Will you show me every little thing about love? Take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love. This is another new one, brand new one. It's so new I'm not sure what key I want to play it in. But because I don't want to retune, I'm just going to play it in this key. It's funny how we whine while nature falls in line. It happens all the time. I just rarely look outside. Here at this park I take a pass at Lindbergh County's upper class, wearing suits in the grass, in slow motion moving fast. I'm just sitting on the quarter pipe at some city park, and I'm wondering who I am. My aching legs and my aching heart tell the rest of me, please don't start again. Oh, but who am I to earth The lines have gotten blurred. Tell me, peaceful summer bird, living for the Friday meal, spinning someone else's wheel. It's hard to know what's real. That's how everybody feels. But back when we were just the boys, in cut-off tees and corduroys, every sandcastle destroyed, we're all just victims of our joy. Now there's Pikachus and worldviews and monkeys dancing in tutus online. It's what I've become addicted to. Moments taking years from me and you, and I cry, is this all I really am? Hit me where it hurts, peaceful summer bird. I knew this old man once, said his gray hair was a front, swore he used to be young. He made art and he had fun. He said, give yourself some space and move at your own pace. This world will hit you in the face, running in the human race. Yeah, tell the truth, I feel alright. My temperature ain't all that high, I know. Dog, write me something temporary and tell me it's all very merry. Please make me always feel blessed, like a bird in a nest in her Sunday best. One leg on the wire, two eyes hunting in the dirt, peaceful summer bird. Singing without words, modulating up in thirds, peaceful summer bird. Do we keep it in the set list or do we nix it right now? Thank you. Well, you said no. What did you say? No capos above the 5th fret in here? Yeah. That's a crime in Carbondale? Yes. This is a song this is also not recorded yet, but I've been enjoying playing it a lot lately. I wrote it, I guess, not too long after we moved to Nashville, but one of the things that bugs me the most is leaving home, and it's not even, I mean, being gone kind of can stink after a while, but it's not even the being gone, it's the leaving part, where you double check your suitcase 4 times to make sure you didn't forget underwear. And maybe I should just grab one more pair of underwear just in case. And there's all this and all that, and then, you forget a guitar or you forget a change of strings. Or you get there and realize there's no keyboards allowed at the festival. That's happened to me before. I flew with it here. For Pete's sake, what do you mean there's no keyboards? Anyway, all kinds of things can happen when you're traveling, and the stress of leaving is just the worst. And I can never really get anything done the day before I go anywhere, even if it's just a short trip. And I was gone for over 40% of last year, so you can imagine there's a lot of days wasted on anxiety. This is called the anxiety of leaving. Here it comes again, that feeling that I just can't rest, and I don't want to anyway. Our last supper, then I pile up all the things I just barely put away. Airport in the morning always comes too soon. Taco Bell at 10 a.m., then another flight at noon. It's too soon. I keep packing my bags like I'm never coming back, and I'll stand out at the crossroads, get back on the track. Babe, I gotta keep up the illusion, my American dream, but the anxiety of leaving always gets to me. Before I shake and wonder what I am, who I'm doing this for. We both know that I could do so much less and give you so much more. Then you remind me this is what I love, and that's your charm. Make me feel like I'm not selfish, take me in your arms. Your charm. But I keep packing my bags like I'm never coming back, and I'll stand out at the crossroads, get back on the track. Babe, I gotta keep up the illusion of my American dream, but the anxiety of leaving always gets to me. It's all worth to me, chasing some fantasy that's only there when you're in every song. And I promise I'll never get too good at being gone. But I'll keep packing my bags like I'm never coming back, and I'll keep playing my part in the empire of the ants. Know that I'm not running, and I'll always wear my ring, but the anxiety of leaving always gets to me. Thank you. But now I'm here and I'm like, let's party. I don't care about any of that stuff back home. Song's not dangerous, just me trying to play it is. You gotta do it sometime. Why not tonight? Why not tonight? Yeah. Well, it seems that way. We don't know each other that well. Yes. You haven't thrown anything yet, but the establishment hasn't given you anything to throw. Yeah. Last night I dreamed you were still part of this world, except you weren't a little girl. You were all grown up, couldn't hold you. You had everything, just like I told you. You told secrets, you were a prom queen. You went to the movies and had lots of friends. You made love you gave birth, you got all that you were worth, and you made changes to the earth. This morning I broke the mirror with my quad cane, slammed my elbow against the bed frame. When there's a bad dream, you're supposed to wake up. This ain't a bad dream, it's just fucked up. You had heart in a feel-good tone. When folks relied on you, you gave them hope. You got up whenever you hurt, and always kept to your word. And you made changes to the earth. For you, I'd sleep a little at night, and I might still have the will to fight. There's no curve here, it stays with me. Feels like a past life that won't pass through me. Gone too soon, a joke on a gravestone, a feel-good phrase when the crowd goes home. My 2 cents for what it's worth. From the last breath back to birth, you made changes to the earth. Changes to the earth. Thank you. I think it's called Changes to the Earth. If you have any ideas of other names, you just can submit them in the suggestion box. Do we have a suggestion box? Yes. Crawl all up in our DMs. Email works. Harmonicas work. I have a podcast called Middle Class Rockstar. And I just put out, I think, my 135th episode or something, and I chat with other musicians. And I thought of this because we were talking about getting in people's DMs. Actually, I think I'm just talking about it. I don't think anybody else is talking about that. Anyway, I had Emily Scott Robinson on, who lives in Uray. Singer-songwriter, and she's signed to Oh Boy Records, which is John Prine's record label, and they reached out to her in her DMs on Instagram, was how that record label was initiated. And I thought, that is what a weird story to tell your grandkids. Because, you know, that's not how it used to happen back in the day, and it's probably not how it happens now. Hasn't happened to me. But I just think that's pretty neat. This is also on. What's that? Maybe tonight. That's right. What if they're A&R people for a gigantic record label? Man. Yeah. I played thousands of shows to hundreds of people, twos of people, and this one night in Carbondale, there were 7 people in the room, 8 including me, and 3 of them were A&R label execs, and they were fighting over me. Well, they said they would take care of my publishing for me, and I could just be a star. I'm the best walker in this town, but you just want me to dance. I wish I didn't let you down, but you like those dancers best. I can skip and I can gallop, I can walk an army into war, but it's a hopeless thing. 'Cause if I started dancing, you just want me to sing. Grow the best lilacs in the west, but you wanna watch violets bloom. I'm not asking you to settle for less. Lilacs are pretty too. And water and I'd prune and I'd drain the soil for you, but that's a wish at most. 'Cause if I grew a violet, you'd ask for a rose. Well, I could go and bring you the moon, but you want me to reach a star. You know, and I could bring it back real soon, wrapped in a bow and all. Tie it up and I'd pull it down, I'd drag that moon to the ground, but that star may as well just fall. 'Cause if I got a star, you just want them all. Well, I could write a line for you, but you want yourself a verse. I could write that line real smooth, describe you like poets do, and talk about the crazy times and the perfume in your hair. But I know that's all wrong, 'cause if I wrote a verse, you'd want a whole damn song. Okay, I'm going to go back to the keys here in just a second. I'm going to play one more. This is a song I just put out on Thursday. Last Thursday, because last Thursday was baseball's opening day. Any baseball fans? Yeah, okay, all right. Who are your teams? Rockies, okay, great. They're supposed to be okay this year. Yeah. No, they're not though. They're not supposed to be okay. Anyway, I'm a big baseball fan, and I like the Rockies also, but I'm Cincinnati Reds are my favorite team, because my dad's from Ohio, and I was just kind of raised on it. I'm wearing a Reds hat now, actually, coincidentally, not totally coincidentally, but a little bit. Not a lot of thought was put into it. I just have a lot of Reds hats. So I wanted to play this new song called "It's Baseball Season Again," but first I want to read to you the comments I got on TikTok when I posted the song on TikTok. Oof, this is the 13th reason. I'm sad I live anywhere near Cincinnati after listening to this song. If you make another song like this, I'll kill myself. This song is a bit bad. My opinion, but you're singing it great. Don't listen to that last guy. You're not singing it well either. And finally, don't listen to either of those guys. My whole house loves your music, and we listen on the regular. Isn't that nice? One of them, anyway. Yeah. That was the last one. You It's opening day in America. Grown-ups wear their jerseys all day long. Folks like me sit around hoping our favorite players don't get caught doping, and that these heroes can make my problems go away. And it's baseball season again. Heading to the park on a Saturday, having a catch, scraping up my knee. Man, I wouldn't know about Cracker Jacks, and I'd have so much of my money back if I didn't have the childhood I had. And it's baseball season again. Some people say the game's too slow, but they don't know what they don't know. Yeah, the lights shine down where the green grass grows, and the best team plays in Ohio since the year of 1869. And it's baseball season again. It's baseball season again. No one's gonna kill themselves, right? It's harmless. Okay, I think it's a good idea to just bring the set list with me this time. It's minutes before last call. People are all moving. No one is listening to the band. I started on the wrong verse. We got to do that again. One redo is classy and rock and roll. If I can remember the first line. Do you remember the first line? The people are all moving. No, I think that's what I started with that time. I think there's a line before that. Yeah, you're right. Okay, fine. Minutes before last call, the people are all moving. No one is listening. No, that's the second line. I started with that again. No, we can't do it. That's not it. I'm sorry. I've done this song hundreds of times live, and I can't remember the first line. That's the second line, but the first line is, no shit, you're right. Oh. Two redos are classy and rock and roll. It's minutes before last call. The people are all moving. No one is listening to the band. There's visions on the dance floor, philosophies at the bar. No one knows it's Friday night. After the show, the singer quits the band, 'cause this is not how it's supposed to go. She jumps into a van and throws the pedal to the floor, hoping reality won't chase her anymore. She starts driving, she keeps on driving, she keeps on driving to the next big thing. Keeps on driving, she keeps on driving, keeps on driving to the next big thing. The hallway is inviting, that leads into a room where a man has thrown his last grand down on black. In just a few precious moments, the odds become so clear. He just wants to watch them all unfold. As the table claims his fate, he sees the silhouette of an actress and wonders if his day could still end like a movie. She passes by, so all that's left for him is the gas in the car that he came in. She starts driving, keeps on driving, keeps on driving to the next big thing. Keeps on driving, keeps on driving, keeps on driving to the next big thing. We are sitting in the backyard of my dazzling estate. My wife is talking fancy to her friends. We are following in the footsteps of the rich folks that we know. We are everything the good life is meant to be. Fancy bar, decided the sea. There's a world beyond this glass where I am free. So I start driving, keep on driving, keep on driving to the next big thing. Keep on driving, keep on driving, keep on driving to the next big thing. Okay, back to the set list here. The cool thing about the iPad is you can have a set list up, but then if you forget your lyric twice, but turns out you didn't forget your lyric twice, you can double check your work. How are we doing on time? What do we do? Few more. Okay. Well, you guys want to go home soon? Like, we can't say yes if we do. No, you really can. It's okay. I'll do a few more. This is not a song by me, but if it was, I would probably have a lot of money. When I think back to all the crap I learned in high school, it's a wonder I can think it all. Though my lack of education hasn't hurt me none, I can read the writing on the wall with a coat of chrome. Give us those nice bright colors, give us the greens of summers, make you think all the world's a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got an Nikon camera, love to take the photographs. Mama wants to take my Kodachrome away. If you took all the girls I knew when I was single, mom, got them all together for one night, though they'll never like my sweet imagination, everything looks worse in black and white. With the Kodachrome, give us those nice bright colors, give us the greens of summers, make you think all the world's a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got a Nikon camera, love to take the photographs. Mama wants to take my Kodachrome away. Mama wants to take my Kodachrome away. Mama don't take my Kodachrome, Mama don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama don't take my Kodachrome, Mama don't take my Kodachrome away. All right, Paul Simon. Are you running in the back streets? Are you running from the sirens' crow? Are you running from the big scene? Are you scared of what you don't know? Are you shooting at the wrong stars? Still chasing a childhood dream? Are you hiding on the night shift, just like they said you would? You waiting on some big lift, just a little misunderstood. Did you write your reasons down? If not, you probably should. And is there cause for some concern? For some concern, having trouble with your breathing, another breakdown in your car. Did you miss out on a sweet thing? You're the turtle in the race so far. Everything I say a lie. Does everything I say sound mean? And is there cause for some concern? And is there cause for some concern? Thank you very much. That's called Cause for Concern. Sometimes I wish I was on the spectrum so I could add it to my story. Sometimes I wish I was a mess so I could clean up for the glory. They'll say, look what he overcame. He's so blessed to be alive. He's a champion of philanthropy. Wait till you see him live. People spend a lot of money to gather in a field. Every song solves a problem, but nothing really heals. There's no therapist here. If only they knew the stage is just a cage. Welcome to the human zoo. Everyone wants to be the underdog, looking down from the top of the hill. We're all in this together now, living in a quick, cheap thrill. Here comes another trend, blink and you'll miss it. If your song don't fit in, you'd better fix it. The crowd's too loud, the headliner's a bigot. Find the gap and try to bridge it. Lose yourself for 2 drink tickets. Well, it's hard to be a writer. Ain't it a pity you say things like metropolis when it's really just a city? It's a funny thing to realize. When words roll off your tongue, it's not what you say, only how it's sung. Here comes another cowboy in an Americana dream. He's a good old boy from Malibu, just arrived on the scene. He's got a distressed jacket with a sweatshop tear. Is it his looks or his message? Is it his lyrics or his hair? Everyone wants to be the underdog, looking down from the top of the hill. We're all in this together now, living in a quick, cheap thrill. Here comes another trend, blink and you'll miss it. If your song don't fit in, you'd better fix it. The crowd's too loud, the headliner's a bigot. Find the gap and try to bridge it. Lose yourself for 2 drink tickets. 2 drink tickets for 2. 2 drink tickets for 2. 2 drink tickets. 2 drink tickets for 2. 2 drink tickets for 2. 2 drink tickets. Well, you don't need to be country to have a broken heart, and you don't need an algorithm to learn you about art. There's a line between selling out and taking a different path, but if you're only yourself, you're just the opening act. Everyone wants to be the underdog, looking down from the top of the hill. We're all in this together now, living in a quick, cheap thrill. Here comes another trend, blink and you'll miss it. If your song don't fit in, you better fix it. The crowd's too loud, the headliner's a bigot. Find the gap and try to bridge it. Lose yourself for 2 drink tickets. Thank you. Sometimes in this business, they pay the musician with 2 drink tickets. But those drinks, that would be fine if it wasn't wells and domestic drafts. You know what I mean? Some bullshit. Let's do... This is a song about a historical fiction, I should say, about a ball player from the 1920s and 30s who's in the minor leagues, and he has to choose if he's going to continue his journey and try to make it to the big leagues, or if he's going to settle down with his girl instead, but he can't do both. And he decides he's going to go after his big league dreams, but he never makes it to the big leagues, which sucks for him. but that's just the kind of writer I am. This is called My Last Game. Baseball games and artifacts, misty eyes and rally caps. Losing wouldn't be this hard if I still had you. Me, I never made the show, never threw at Murderer's Row, but I can still hold you with my good arm. I always thought I'd have it all, the wife, the kids, the curtain calls, place that feels like home. Now I'm too old to start a family, with my whole life still in front of me. But this is my last game. The way the story goes, we've heard them all before, but this time it's me and I've got nowhere to go. I'll never throw like I did at 24, but baseball is all and all I know. Well, it was Detroit in 1934. The Tigers were bound to win it all. I was pitching down in shallow road till Mickey gave me the big league call. So then I packed my bags and I hopped a train. I was headed west of Penn and Fame. I sat on the bench for to hear my name, but Mickey never put me in. So I worked all winter and I threw a lot. Next year I felt I'd get my shot. I got a few calls from smaller clubs, but I never saw the bigs again. The way the story goes, we've heard them all before, but this time it's me and I've got nowhere to go. I'll never throw like I did at 24, but baseball is all and all I know. Baseball is all I know. The way the story goes, we've heard them all before, but this time it's me and I've got nowhere to go. I'll never throw like I did at 24, but baseball is all and all I know. Back to that night in 34, the lights so close and so far, too young to know any better. Then I think about my time with you, how your love was always number two. But this is my last game. Thank you very much. I'm going to do two more. Well, and cool spot. Thank you, Steve's Guitars. Thank you so much. This is a very cool spot. I've heard about this place for a while, and I've seen videos of other artists here, and I thought that'd be cool if one day I could have a video playing here. And then I showed up, and I forgot that there was a video. And I'm so glad that there is. I'm so glad all these special moments were caught on tape. And yeah, I know. They're like, that wasn't the first time he played that song. Look, when I say that tomorrow night in Cedar Edge. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. This is very special. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, clap for yourselves. And then clap for me, because I'm... That's right. My name's Andy Sydow. I appreciate y'all having me. Yeah. Oh, I haven't talked about these guitars at all. These are kind of interesting looking, right? Yeah, I did. I promised. I'm so sorry. Okay. These are Sydow guitars, S-Y-D-O-W, as written here and on the case. My last name is Sydow, S-Y-D-O-W. But I did not make these guitars. I wish I did. Wouldn't that be sweet? But I didn't. I was looking online one day. I was narcissistically Googling myself, as one does. We've all done it. Don't deny it. And I saw that there was Sydow guitars, and I clicked on the website, and there was carbon fiber and koa wood guitars and ukuleles in Honolulu, Hawaii. And I reached out to them, and I was like, I think we might have a lawsuit on our hands if you don't change the name of your guitar. No, I didn't say that. I just said that's pretty cool. And so we kind of became, Facebook message buddies. And the day after my wife and we posted that we were getting married, we were engaged, and then we made our honeymoon plans. And the day after we made our honeymoon plans, the Sydows, the guitar company, they say Sydow, but they pronounce it wrong, reached out and said, we saw, that you're getting married, and if you're coming to Hawaii, you can stay with us for free. And I went to my, at the time, fiance, and I said, babe, we don't have to pay these exorbitant resort fees. We can stay with these strangers that have my last name, and now yours, mind you, for free. And she was like, no. So we didn't do that. But then we got there, and it was paradise. And my wife said, I wish we could stay just a little bit longer. And I said, well, I think I know of one way to make that happen. So we stayed with the Sydows, and I got this cool guitar. Yeah. And then I play in a lot of open tuning, so I asked for a second one later. This song's called Just Want You to Notice Me Again. It's about just wanting someone to notice you again. I wanna be a Hollywood star, so when you're drinking with your friends, I'll be the poster at the bar. And as you finish off your lying glass of gin, I just want you to notice me again. Yeah, you might see me in fancy magazines. I'll tell my story, how I got these glamorous things. I swear to God, I won't try to rub it in. I just want you to notice me again. But if I was in high places, I'd never let you down. Hell, if I could find a roof, I bet you'd still settle down. 'Cause the time that stands between us ain't about the riches or the fame. I just want you to notice me again. Maybe I'll be a guru and write my own rules, preaching how to live with just a few simple tools. And as you try to find yourself within, I just want you to notice me again. But if I was in high places, and I never let you down, hell, if I could find a roof, I bet you'd still settle down. 'Cause the time that stands between us ain't about the riches or the fame. I just want you to notice me again. Oh, 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 oh. I'll be a big lawyer, and when the courtroom's on the fence, I'll string the loophole in a capital offense. As you sit on the jury of an innocent man, I just want you to notice me again. Oh, oh, oh. Well, if I was in high places, I'd have never let you down. Hell, if I could find a roof, I bet you'd still settle down. 'Cause the time that stands between us, there ain't just one thing to blame. I just want you to notice me again. Thanks. Once again, my name is Andy Sydow. If you're watching on Streamland, you can find out about shows and stuff. Andy Sydow, SYDOW.com. If you're sitting here, you might notice that on your seat there's a little scan code to sign up for the email list if you'd like, except for more than half of you sat in the seat that doesn't have that email scan code. We printed 15 of them, for Pete's sake. Anyway, and we've got some merch over there. Night Skin, the new record. My mother painted the album cover. And some hats and some shirts. And then I never talked about this other record over there, Measure 1, which came out last year. And I arranged some of my songs for a string quartet and a French horn. And it's I call it cinematic folk. And yeah, we're all just hanging out, playing songs, but there's an orchestral feel to it. And we do that show live sometimes, too. So anyway, that's there's that up there as well. But I'm going to end off with this one. It's called Alibi. Everyone knows I'm a little messed up. Put Bailey's in my coffee as a cover-up. Leave the house and pretend I care. Get to work and pretend I'm there. Try seeing things in a different light. In the same damn bar on a different night. I'm all alone again, I guess. Is this what they call happiness? Shit got real when I found my home, dreaming in my bedroom all alone. Close my eyes to protect my pride, keep that crazy fool inside. Sometimes people just piss me off. They don't think I deserve this stuff. All that talk is what it is, pushing me down like the playground kid. Oh, waiting for my paradise. Oh, all I need is an alibi. Waiting for my paradise. Oh, all I need is an alibi. All I need is an alibi. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it.